Hello there people, welcome back to the Battlefield Top Plays. I am your host, as always, Big Mooney, and this week we have episode number 55 for you. Let's see what clips you guys sent in this week. But as always, we will supply you with who won last week's episode as voted for by you, and that was Anarchy Neuro. We didn't have a YouTube channel for Anarchy himself, but his group, SOA Media Group, they are there, and you guys can go and subscribe to them for some more Battlefield 3 goodness. Also, don't forget you can check out last week's episode with a link in the description, and don't forget to vote for who you think has the best clip this week in the comment section down below. Just write down their name. First up and kicking us off this week, we have Aaron Laud. So he's playing Damavan Peak Conquest, jumps in his Abrams tank here, and goes on a bit of a rampage, taking this first flag here, and his first target is this scout helicopter. Takes him out there, getting himself a nice little double kill and 300 points to boot. Coming down to the A flag, which the enemy team are now capturing. He is going to come down and investigate what the hell is going on. What, you're not taking my flag, sir, I will just send you flipping through the air. And his teammates there are probably thinking along the lines of, oh shit, there is a tank. Gets in his Humvee there, trying to get away, trying to make his escape, and it just was not happening as Aaron just takes them out there with some tank shells to the face. Taking out a few more guys, he sees another helicopter in the distance. It must be an instant respawn server or something, but he takes it out there with his second shot, getting himself an 800 point streak, and starting us off with a nice clip. And next up we have Granada de Fumasa. I just love saying this guy's name. But he is playing on Grand Bazaar, got himself an M40A5, and how that shot to the elbow was a headshot, I'm not sure, but you do not question Dice's logic. So, he's just going to look around, look at that Mav there trying to squish that guy who was hiding behind the rocks there, the rubble. And basically the attacking team have pushed right up, blocking any sort of defense from the defenders there. And they cannot get to their MCOM station. I mean, this big choke point here is pretty damn hard to push through, especially when you have a sniper going on an absolute rampage, as Fumasa is doing here. So, there's a bunch of enemies down in this little corner here. This is the best part of the clip here, as he gets another couple of kills on those two guys. A third one on that guy standing there, shot this guy right in the crotch a couple of times, and eventually does go down. A bunch of them on that corner, gets himself a server star as well as a big wad of kills. So, anyone else want a piece of the Granada? Looking around, there's one guy on top of this little house here, gets one shot to the chest. And for just to round it off here, there's a guy through this little crack here, does miss the first two shots, but eventually does put a shot right into his temple. One of our top plays regulars here, and it is the Dryer. So, he flanks the enemy here in the old scout helicopter here in Damavan Peak Rush. A very good tactic if the defenders are not paying attention to their behind, and he comes up behind this tank here who is just not looking the right way. Eventually does turn around. I don't know if he got wind of the Dryas's presence, but he does get a couple of C4 on the side of him, gets himself a double kill, and we move on. He's got himself an M60 here. He's going to put it to damn good use, getting another kill on these guys that are just camping around. That guy, how the hell did you not hear someone spraying an M60? And especially that guy as well. He did not hear him spraying it twice. I mean, people, you need to really listen to what's going on around you, but, you know, some people that play Battlefield aren't the brightest, and, yeah, they just don't hear things that's going on around them. This guy here, bipoded up, gets taken down by the Dryas, as well as that guy just lurking in the doorway there. So, now they've armed one of the MCOM stations. I think they move up and arm the second one in a second here. And they mount a very, very good attack, taking down the defenders very quickly, and the Dryas' efforts in the flanking maneuver were really pivotal in them taking this base as quickly and effectively as they did. Next up here we have WJTS Mascot, or Mascote, or something along those lines, I don't really know. But it takes down this one guy here with the 93R. He's playing Operation Metro Conquest on the old console. Lots of people pointed out how I don't feature a lot of console clips. It's because I don't get sent a lot of console clips, but there's been quite a few recently, and that is good. So, running around here on the old Metro, taking out people with the sidearm here is doing really well. I mean, he's got over 1,000 points now, up against some primary weapons. No doubt half of the other people he's shooting against here are using M16s, so you need to give him some credit for doing pretty well with the sidearm. And he racks up a ton of points, 1,202 points to be exact for right now. And he's going to find a couple more people to take down. The enemy team are very low on tickets, finishing them off here. His team do win the game, and very well played. Bonus clip here from HD Carrioner. So he's playing Onslaught mode on Bad Company 2. Now I know his name is HD Carrioner, and this is an old clip, so it's not in HD. So at this moment in time, he was just Carrioner. So he's playing Onslaught mode. This is the reason why it's not counted as an actual clip. it's not a competitive field of play. But these are some damn nice shots here, jumping out of the helicopter, firing AT-4s down into infantry below and getting a couple of kills. Nice little clip there. Moving on now, we have Sergeant X-Ray. So he's playing on Operation Firestorm, got himself an M98B with a 4x zoom on there. I don't know what this squad of people were doing up on this little bit here, but this isn't even the main focus of the clip. Watch this. So he's got over 300 points just now. And they're like, okay, all those guys, they just sort of died and jumped off and stuff. What is this? Oh, you're in. Oh, nice shot. Come on, I was so happy when I saw that. Very nice shot, sir. Well done. A longer one here from Battlefield Videos 007. So it seems that he plays a lot of Battlefield play for free, and he sent in another clip for us to watch and dissect. And he's using an Uzi, it looks like here. I don't know what the map is, I'm guessing. It kind of looks like, it reminds me of Sharky Peninsula, but I've never played Battlefield play for free, so I don't really know if that map's even in there. But yeah, he's running around here. He is playing on low graphics settings. I'm sorry for assaulting your eyes with these graphics, but yeah, he's doing a really good job running around here with the Uzi. He does get taken down, but revived again shortly afterwards, back up right in the action again, and takes down many a fool around him here with the Uzi. One guy comes charging around this corner foolishly, and his friend gets a few shots to the crotch. This guy just gets up the rectum, and then we move on to capturing some more flags. Speeding through some stuff that isn't really relevant. We are just gonna speed through here, and he kills one more guy as he comes around this back alley. And there's a few more guys around, one in the distance there getting taken down. The Uzi, it looks like it actually performs decently well at some range. As you can see, he's getting a few ranged kills here. This guy up on this roof gets mowed down with the old Uzi there. And his friend just didn't even notice where it came from, so he just comes around there and headshots him as well. Looking for some more enemies. We're going to see who else he's going to come up against. He comes around here, kills this one guy around here and his friend. He gets a critical kill assist on that guy. And some more are spawning around this flag. I think he's ran out of ammo for his primary weapon now, so he's down to his pistol. I think it's a MP443. I don't know. I'm just guessing off of the looks of the model. I don't really know for actual fact. It might just be an M9. But one more guy around this flag here, taking him down with the pistol. Anyone else wants some here? Takes down one more around here. Guy comes charging at him foolishly, gets in a little knife fight, takes him down there with a knife and kills his friend, but dies in the process, getting revived again luckily shortly afterwards. Back up and into the action. Man, this is a lot of stuff to say in a short time span. I'm going to run out of breath right after this clip here. So I think he regens some ammo again. His guy just gave him a bit more ammo and he's able to get back into the fight proper. And takes one more down with his Uzi again, speeding through this stuff again because again it's not relevant. This is a damn long clip. And comes up against another couple of enemies around here. This guy's not looking the right way, so he stabs him. And anyone else around, you can't see anyone but dies. Oh my god, that was a lot to say there, but now we have White Moose after a couple of weeks of absence from the top plays, and you guys have voiced your concerns of the whereabouts of the Moose. Don't worry, he's not roadkill yet. He's back on the battlefield here, playing on Sand Crossing Conquest mode, or at least I think it's Rush mode. I'm sorry, I apologize. So he's around this MCOM station here at B, and he's just picking off many enemies that just would not move from this one particular spot, overlooking him here with the M98B. Gets many headshots and many chest shots here, and does what the Moose does best, kills people at a rapid rate. So looking over here again, he gets another headshot on that guy. Now if you get hit with a bullet with that, it would probably rip your head clean off. It is a pretty damn powerful weapon. Guy lying prone here, somehow that hit did not register. I think he might have got killed right as he shot him, but he gets a headshot on his partner over there, getting a bunch of points and marksman stuff and etc. in the process. Now the enemy team have armed the MCOM station, so the Moose has engaged PTFO mode and gets a headshot on this one guy down here, but runs down to disarm because, like I said, man, the Moose always is all about the objective. Jumping down into the river, I'm happy he didn't splat. That's what happens to me whenever I go near that water. I don't know why, but as soon as I jump in that river, I just explode into tiny particles for some reason. So speaking through this bit again here, see some people floating about foolishly in the river having some fun, but the Moose does not approve of their conduct and shoots them in their heads. So, looking for some more enemies. Is there people up here trying to flank? Yes, there is. And the Moose positions himself behind this wall here and takes them down. Reviving his teammate right in the middle of the street there. Not very smart when the Moose is around prowling looking for his targets. Takes him out with a second shot there to the face. And we continue. One guy here hiding behind what he thinks is a bulletproof bush. But it's not. It's definitely not a bulletproof bush, as the Moose just shoots right through it and gets a shot right in his head, and then takes out his friend as well. One more guy, boom, you're dead with a headshot too. The amount of headshots is ridiculous in this clip here, because the Moose is pretty beastly. Yeah, he's pretty beastly, but his team win here, and very well played, Moosey. Well done. Seriously, I'm going to die of a heart attack. We've got Trev Daddy here, and I do not approve of this gameplay style, honestly, right? I was very reluctant in taking this clip in because he's just sitting on top of the tower, and I don't really like it, and his team are losing. But this is a ridiculous shot. Watch this. So he leads his target, fires before he's even in view, and takes him down with a headshot from half the map away. But again, please play the objective and don't just settle on things like this. I hate when I get these snipers in my team. But nice shot, sir. As always, if you enjoyed the episode, then please hit that like button down below and help support the show. Also, if you want to get your friends involved, then please share this on Facebook and Twitter. But if you want to send your clips in, then please send them in to Battlefield Top 5 Plays at gmail.com. You can send in any Battlefield game as well as your funny bonus clips as well. The easiest way to send clips in is to simply upload the video to YouTube, set it as unlisted, and email the link to the email I just provided to you just there. Like I said, all the info's in the description. It doesn't take very long to do, and it'd be good to get lots more of you guys involved with the top plays. If you want some more commentary from me, then please come over to my YouTube channel. All the info is in the description as well. Last but not least here, if you want to see the previous episode, then please hit that annotation on the left hand side of your screen right now. But if you never want to miss an episode of the Battlefield Top Plays ever again, then subscribe to the show list by hitting the right hand side annotation. But until next time, I've been Big Mooney, and I will see you guys later.